Hello everyone, welcome back to Budding Millionaires English, and here we are again with a form filling video of IMI B.Tech. Yes, IMI B.Tech has reopened its forms for August 2026 intake. So before diving into the form filling process, let's know the eligibility criteria for B.Tech from IMI. Okay, so yes, as you can see, age 20 years or less at the time of admission. If you are taking admissions at B.Tech from IMI, you should be less than 20 years in age. And next is education, academic standard, academic eligibility criteria. So 12th standard passed in 2025 and 2026 are eligible. So if you have passed 12th in 2026 or in 2025, then you are eligible. Okay. Next is academic gap of not more than 2 years between passing 12th and 10th standard respectively, है ना. So the thing is कि if you pass 10th, then you should be passing class 12th within 2 years only. Okay, that's the point number 2. Third is minimum 70% physics, chemistry, maths in PCM class 12 standard. Improvement exam results will not be considered. So a bad thing for improvement students are not eligible for IMI B.Tech. Yes, PCM, if you are eligible, your PCM should be minimum of 70%. Okay, minimum 70% PCM is needed. Minimum of 70% in English in 12th standard is needed. Again, improvement students are not eligible. Okay, candidates who have completed to class 12th via open board, NIUS and distant learning are not eligible. NIUS improvement and distant learning students are not eligible for IMI B.Tech. And what we have next, candidate must have qualified IMUCET 2026. Of course, you have to qualify IMUCET if you want to join Merchant Navy in general also. You should have known already that. Physical criteria, we have a height of minimum 160 centimeters. Okay, BMI not more than 25. Candidates are suggested to keep their BMI within the range of 17 to 25. It's better to maintain your BMI between that range. Okay, speech and hearing to be in normal range, of course. Eyesight of 6 by 6 without aid and no color blindness. Yes, this is the mandatory criteria for eyesight only. Okay. There are others also you can read while you are filling the form. Okay, so what's next? Next is your form filling starts from here. When you submit this form, you will not be it will not when you submit this form, it will not automatically collect your details like name and email address, etc. Your form filling starts from here. First, we have your full name. Full name must be exactly matching from your documents you will submit here. Okay, your date of birth, your place of birth, your gender, your male or female. Okay, these two are very important. Okay, these two students might get confused in what is this and what is that. So government ID means where your Aadhaar card number, your PAN card number, your driving license and etc. which or your passport etc. Okay, so if you are choosing Aadhaar card, then in the next field you government ID number, you have to fill in the Aadhaar number. Okay, if you are putting PAN card here, then you have to enter your PAN number here. Okay, so don't get confused in government ID and government ID number. Okay, so you have to put the number of the ID you have putting right here. Okay, next is your email ID. Keep that email ID handy which you are filling in right here. Okay, so that you can access it later, and if you have got confirmation, then you will know. Parents email ID, if your parents have already email ID, you can put it right here. If your parents don't have it, then you can put your brothers, your sisters if you have, or you can make a brand new for your parents also. Your contact number should be active. do not put any contact number which is like inactive for several days or anything you can't access. Okay, so put a active number right here. Okay, parents contact number, of course, height in centimeters. Okay, height in centimeters. If you don't know your height in centimeter, you can just google it from google it, set feet into centimeters. Okay, weight in kgs, of course, and name of sports activities. Name of sports activity means if you have played any sports activity in your schools, or you like playing any sports, so you can put it right here. Level of achievement in sports activity, if any. Okay, if you have represented your school at a certain level, at a district level, at a state level, at a country level, so you can put it right here. If you have not, then put not applicable. NCC, NSS, Scout, academic leaders. If you have been in NCC or NSS, you can select that also. If you haven't, then yeah. Level of achievement in NCC, NSS, Scout, academic leaders. If you, and again, it's an optional. So if you have been to any level, which is of state, district, school, or not any of these. If you haven't, then choose not applicable. Okay, IMUCET registration numbers, of course. If you have to be eligible for IMI B.Tech, then you have to appear for IMUCET first. So put in your IMUCET registration number here, and yeah, okay. Have you appeared for JEE Main? If you have appeared for JEE Main, then put yes, otherwise no. And JEE Main percentile, if you have appeared, then you should have JEE Main percentile. Correspondent address in capital letters. Put your address correctly and in capital letters, so that to avoid any confusions later. Okay, state of residence, in which state do you live in, and your family income, you can put calculate, and you put your yearly family income. Okay, and class 10th year of passing, in which year you pass your 10th. Okay, class 10th board name, from which board you have given your class 10th, and class 10th school name, your school name from which you have completed your class 10th, percentage in class 10th, and class 12th result update. Okay, so class 12th result update means you have received your class 12th result, or are you awaiting for class 12th. So yes, that's it. This form only have 28 questions. Okay, you can print a copy of your answers after you submit. Okay, so if you submit this form, then you will be able to print your answers. If you want to, you can take a print out your answers which you have submitted in the form right here. Okay, so yes, this was the whole form filling procedure of IMI B.Tech for August 2026. Okay, so you will be finding this link, this forms links in the description also. Okay, so one more, there will be one more Google form in the description, which will be of one-on-one mentorship guidance form. If you want any guidance, if you need any help joining Merchant Navy, do fill out that Google form. And yes, once you fill that Google form, one of our mentors will reach out to you via call and guide you through all of your doubts, and clear all of your doubts, and that too absolutely for free. Okay, so subscribe to Budding Mariners English, and yeah, see you in the next one. Goodbye.